Guys, what we're going to do now is show you how to do a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso driver's side window winder. We have one here. Right, so what we've got here is, I'll show you what's happening. Right. So it's making noise. It's kind of moving. So obviously something's broken. So I haven't ordered the new part yet because it could be, it's unlikely, but it could be just that something's broke, like a bolt or something, but I don't think so. So, so we know we're getting power, so I reckon what we'll do is we'll take this panel off, right? I've got just enough room here to work with the door wide open. We'll take this panel off, right? And then we'll have a look and then we'll go and order the bit. I've got some tools along. So I've got drill, another drill, tools, and I need this. I need these. So what we've got is, I'm trying to make this video sort of helpful. You know, I mean I am quite incompetent anyway, but I should manage to do this job. So we need these little Torx things. So we need that, right? This should do. So we need to get this up. We need a screwdriver as well. Let's go and get a screwdriver. So I haven't done this before. Naturally I have done window winders in the past, but first time we do, oh look at the state of this, it's all scratched. What if we could get a better one off the internet? Can you do this without breaking this? Don't know. I always try. It's difficult. Well, that came off quite easy, didn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get a box, because it might be that this is off for a few days, because I won't be able to put it back together until the part arrives. So we need to screws in there, screws there. I need to get this off as well. This thing here. Does this cover come off? You're the one that watched the video. You're the one. You're the one that watched the video. Dump on head. So you got to do this without damaging things. Oh aye. That's got to come out. Well, Can I take the trim off first and then prise that over? Is that not the better way to do it? So, which one is it? It does tell you which one it is. T20. It's a T20. Is that what it is? Car mechanics for dum-dums. It's not a T20, you idiot. Oh, God. Unless they've got mixed up or broken. Maybe it's got broken. It's not. That one's damaged. How the hell did that get damaged? That's why it's not working. Is that the wrong way around? It's gotten damaged, that. It's Parkshite. What happened to Parkshite? I haven't heard from him for a while. Did he go and help with me? I can't remember Parkshite. I used to watch Parkshite, the Scottish guy that lives in Germany. And he was really, he went mad with my J.K. Rowling video. But I think he's a decent guy. He's just quite conservative. What are you talking about this for? You're supposed to be doing the door trim. Right, yeah, I'll try not to talk about stuff that isn't getting to do with the door trim. Right? But then again, we'll probably be cutting this anyway, won't we? We'll do a sort of helpful version. You know, this is where it would be speeded up, isn't it? Yeah. There's one round here as well, down the back here. There's one down the back of the speaker. Are you seeing everything there? There's one down the back of there. And there should be one. There's one there. I should be able to just throw the screws in the tub and I'll be able to figure it out which ones are which. Famous last ones. What else is there? There's one up there. There's one up there. Always try and get on with people if you can. Put that in there. 1, 2. Got that one out. Right, so what now? There's all this stuff in here. Oh my God. What's all this shit? Oh God. Oh, that's one of the things for the... You might as well just leave this in here. Just lift it off. Now, there's a tool that Neil uses for doing this. I don't have it. I'm just going to use a screwdriver, but this is where you probably will end up breaking things. Jeez, that sounded like a break. Yeah, there's a tool for this. Make sure you got all the screws out. I think we'll go for something that's sit on. I suppose bearing in mind this thing's never been off before. You know, I've got bad knees now. I can see the clip things there. It's probably going to break them. That broke. Definitely broke. The video I watched, the guy just pulled it off. I'll have to try and maybe see when we put it back together again. Try and fix some of these plugs. I think I'm pretty sure some of them would be broken. No, they don't actually look it. They look like they've survived. So then what you've got to do, guys, is I've got to undo these cables. Got a minute. That one there. It's these ones. So it's difficult to know how to do these bloody things. Oh yeah. Squeeze it in. It's not been out for a long time, is it? Shit. Right. So that's the trim off. So, what we might do is to test it, we'd have to plug it back in again. We don't need to test it, and we're pretty sure we know what's wrong with it, it's broken. So I need to, the guy just cut this there, really strictly speaking. So we need to take that switch out and connect it back up if we want to see if it's not plainly obvious what's wrong with it. So we could actually take this out here rather than cut it and just stick it back on. Has anybody already been in here? Would that be better? Looks like silicone or something. Oh, I've torn it now anyway. Aye. Ah, right, okay. Right. We'll just need to patch it back up again. Right, so that's the rivet there. That rivet. Can you see what's wrong with the thing? I think it's broken inside itself. So we've got what we've got to take off. That rivet there. Why does you have to take this off? Take that out. There's a rivet there. Yeah, we don't need to plug that back in for the electric window. Let's see if we can find out, see if you can see what's happening to it. You do, because you need the, you need the button. You do need the button. Right, what's happened here? What the hell is that doing there? That's why you have to take the speaker thing off. That's... I'll show you what I'm looking at. Oh god. That there is broken. That is, I think that's came out of up there or something. It's come out of somewhere. So I imagine that's probably. Aha! I can see where it came out of, or at least I can feel it. What the fuck's this for? Definitely looks broken, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty sure that that's not supposed to be like that. So we need to, I think we need to get a speaker thing out because this whole bar thing, the whole that is connected. It sort of goes like that down the back of that. So the winder thing. Something, there's a loose wire hanging down there. That wire's come out of that thing. That's come out, that's completely broken. So I think next step is to drill that out. Do we need to drill that out? I think so, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get to it. and then take these out, drill these out. I think it's time for another coffee. You've already got a coffee. It's just to stop. Just realised the speaker screws in there, so I could maybe avoid. We don't really want to be drilling if we don't have to, do we? And riveting. The problem with getting things like this, a lot of it, I prefer to pay mechanics to do stuff like this, but it's getting them to do it's difficult. The one I've got, he's just getting a bit, it takes ages to get him to do anything. He will do things, but you have to like buy him cakes and stuff and hang about. He almost makes a drama out of it. But he's really good at picking weird faults, really good at that. So generally I suppose the idea is if I can do this myself, do it, you know. I'm pretty sure that that thing is fixed behind this. Fucking certain it is. I think we're going to have to unscrew that, yeah. I mean, I don't think unscrewing that was much good. There's a bolt there. It's there and there and there. Should have got a knife. Alright, there's the rivets there. Alright, there's tabs. There's tabs there as well. Are you going to go and get a knife? Aye. So there's that tab thing there. Right. So what we need to do, we need to undo these rivets. That rivet there, unbolt that. End up not taking bits out. Well, first thing to do is get this off here. Right, we can undo that then now. I suppose, strictly speaking, you should disconnect your battery when you're doing things like this. Do you reckon? Aye. Are you going to be able to remember where all these screws go? So we know the thing's working, the motor. Don't know how many people need a new motor. So, should I just leave that dangling like that? god. I'm quite sure it's not supposed to be like this. Oh my god. I'm quite certain. So where does this go? That fits it in there so we don't lose it, right? Probably a good idea. Well, do we just leave it dangling? Be alright, I think. Oh, that's not supposed to be like that, is it? Does anybody think that should be like that? I didn't think so. Oh yeah, squeeze them tabs in. Oh fuck. You don't want these wires going anywhere near these plugs. You can see what the problem is. I'm actually thinking about watching the guy's video again just to make sure. I'm pretty sure he took this off. Certainly did. And what are these? Are these bolts part of it as well? That one and that one. Yeah. That's not supposed to be like that. That's definitely a telltale sign there's something not right going on here, guys. No. Well, let's go. Keep that away from the electrical. Let's go and check that guy's video out again. My hands are getting oily. So we've got here and we've discovered that this lot here, just in case we're going to cut this video, these are all like that. And they shouldn't be. Where is it? So this is a great thing with YouTube history. It's amazing how many videos you actually do watch. And there it is there. This is by Abandoned Britain.
Right then guys, we have a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso today, and we're going to change our driver's window regulator / motor. So first, with a flathead screwdriver, you simply put a screwdriver in there, off the door handle.
See, he's taking that switch out.
Yourself, like I did. And then you make with 3, and you just have to take out this. That's with it removed. I thought I'd like to point out, you don't have to fully remove this handle, you just have to take out the screws. Next, you've got 3 T20 screws, you've got 1 there. Sorry, I'm simply wiggling it. And just pop that to one side. Bear with me guys. Right, so now that's undone, it simply just moves away like that. As you can see, all the broken cable back there.
Oh, he's got the same thing as I've got.
Onto that, we've just got to undo these 3 plugs here. So you just simply pull this out of there.
Oh, he's pulled the thing out, yeah.
Press this button here, that one comes out, and that one comes out. And now you can just set that to one side for now.
Okay then.
But next, we need to remove the speaker housing with these T20 screws. So now you just simply pull this out.
Right.
And do the connector on the back. Put it to one side. And now we need to take out the housing. Well, this is where it gets a little bit tricky for anyone DIYing it. Because you need to drill out these rivets and replace them with new rivets. What I've done is I've bought and crack on.
So you bought some rivet,
guys. It's just a case of simply removing that to give you better access to the window panel by here. So next guys, we just gotta cut away this white piece here, but don't cut it fully off, just cut a little section here so you can flap it down, and then it's easier to tape it back up when you're done. Give me a second, I'll just cut this. So that is that all pulled back now guys. As you see, if you just leave it flat there, it's easier to just pop it back there when you're done then. So, on to the next step. The next thing to do guys is going to be this screw here. And
that's why I take the speaker housing out.
Take it off the window rail.
How's window rails down?
Them two guys, you just lift the window up then and wedge it. What I've done is I've wedged it, and I've also put a bit of tape on it just to keep it up. So then, that's out of your way now for when you're doing the regulator. So, on to the next step. Next, guys, on the window rail, you're going to have to drill out that rivet there.
Yeah.
And over here, this rivet here,
yeah.
for this to undo these metal rails, basically. But not to worry if you go a bit mad on them, because you're taking this window rail out anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's also 2 more rivets, one just up there.
Yeah.
And another one just by there. Next thing you want to do is these little tabs on here, which holds this in.
Tabs.
You see by this one up here. I find it's easier if you just bend the tabs up like that, so they're straight. So next, you just grab the rail here and simply pop it out. And just leave it loose in there. Same on this side. Just pop it out. And now you simply try and pull it out. Oh, hang on. I jumped the gun a bit here, guys. First, you need to pop out these 4 things here. 3 things, sorry. So now I've just got this new regulator in there. Just got to pop this middle piece in here. And then set it up, put it in.
Let's put a new one in.
Give it a squeeze.
Right.
So,
shouldn't really use this type of tape, but well, we'll be able to take it off with something, won't we? Petrol or something. Right, drill. Need a drill. God's sake. Right, so I don't know if this drill bit's sharp or not, but I have got loads of drill bits about, so I'll try and sit here so you can see what you're doing. It's a problem when we're doing videos, isn't it? You don't always let. Don't know what it is it a 5mm drill bit? But you've got to be aware of what's behind it as well. You don't want to go right through the door. A drill bit's a bit on the small side. Yeah, go get a bigger drill bit. Don't want to go anywhere near that cable. Are we going to do what he did? Pull this off? Yeah. It's safer, wouldn't it? So it's a brown one, it's got a bit of brown on it. Don't know why that wasn't me that did that. The wires are exposed. Well, they all are there. Of course you should wear goggles when you're doing this. These ones came off alright. Just the one at the top, hasn't it? See? Rivet down there. What a hero. You're going to do it without one-handed. Yes! What a hero! What a hero! Right. Right, so what we've got now, this one's not quite out right at the top here. Oh, right. What do you do? All your screwdrivers. And here. So this one should, yeah, it's not really quite done it right, is it? The hell's wrong with that one? Don't want to break the plastic. Oh! Yep, you haven't broke the plastic. Undo the speaker. Of course, we'll be taking all that lot in when I'm finished this, so I don't want anything getting wet. So now we've got that rivet there. I think you've blunted it. You fucking fucked it already. I think you need a better drill bit, a slightly bigger one actually, as well. See, I should have one in here. Back in the day we used to use chuck keys. This one's too big. Like 8mm or something. Yeah, that's done it. And that's done that one as well. Pliers somewhere. Where were the pliers? They were in the door pocket. I'm getting too old for all this sort of thing. The dogs next door just haven't got used to me. Right, okay, so that's that one out. Whatever rivets we got, that one there. That's too high, that, you know, turn it down a bit or something. What I never do is ever think that I could ever. I did try to. I did have a garage years ago in it. I just didn't really know what I was doing, to be quite honest with you. You know, but I suppose it's a learning curve to learn about life. You learn about life and stuff. You know, it's how. But it can be a very difficult journey. You know. Very difficult. So got prized them up. Where's that wee screwdriver? That'd be better. Can you see what I'm doing? And this one. Oh! Holy moly! What's the script here? Oh, I've got to take these out. So how do we do that? Pliers? Yeah. Squeeze them little tabs. These. I've got the battery actually attached to the phone, which is that maybe a bit better, eh? So you can see what's happening better. But then it's better to see the whole thing. Well, what we'll do is I'll zoom in the tabs so you can see what I'm talking about there. See these? So you just squeeze them in, it seems to fall through the hole quite nicely. That one's caught. God, you missed that, didn't you? Oh well. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. Right, so what we've got now, push that through this thing here. So how does that? Can you see everything that's going on there? Well, I'm not sure, how does that attach to the window at the top? Because he wedged that up, didn't he? That's the for the door. Have you taken all the rivets out? Ah, wait a minute. There's one up. Oh, you've done that one. Well, it never showed us how it fits onto the window. Ah, right. I think the window needs to come down for that. Right. I think. Well, how are you going to get it off the window? Oh, right, it's off the window. It's come off itself. I think it must just sit in the window. God, this is going to be a bit tricky getting this back in. This wire's tangled into everything. the hell's it? What's it doing up here? I think it's... What the hell's happened to this? It's because it's broken. What have I missed out here, things? I don't know if this is supposed to be like this or it's... I don't think so. It's got a tangled round there. Pulling the window down. We can pull the window down, no, can't we? We've still got the tape on it up there, but so we can see. God, it's covered in oil here. Get this out of my way. Just stick it back on at the end. Let's get this window down. He never showed that bit, did he? Like, how did he get the wind? How did he get this bit off? This here. That's a bit he missed out. Is this part of the actual thing that you get when you buy it? You wouldn't believe it, it's fucking raining. I'm putting oil all over the window. Oh, God. I think I'll put that back in so we know what it is. There's another one at this side. Right guys, there is, right? Oh, can you see that? I'm sorry you're attached to the battery. So that should come with the new thing when it arrives. Yeah, his video kind of missed that bit out. How to get the... It was quite a good video apart from that. Maybe you don't have to take this off. Just put that back in there. That's a strange part of that he missed that bit out. So he put wedges in, but he never actually showed how to get that off. I'll just hold that there now. Oh, I know it won't. Fuck. It's not going to hold that bit of wood or something. gonna fall off. I need to get something. I don't want it to break though, so I better maybe jam it. My hands are minging. I don't like touching glass with oil in my hands. I had to start picking. Now I found a wedge, but I don't know how I'm gonna. How can I? Because this is going to be like this for a few days. See that wedge there? Oh, that's quite good, that, isn't it? I found a heap of them a while ago, and then I was just trying to remember what I thought they were going to be really handy, and that is brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. A wedge in there, so that keeps it. I don't even need there. Right. So what's the script with this? Oh aye, these cables. So does that come with the new? I hope it does. I hope it does. I hope it does. So that's the thing. So I hope that comes already attached to that. I think it will. And you just fit the whole thing. Okay. So what we've got to do is make sure none of that is. Well, it's not going to do any harm, is it? Because it's. It's got plugs. So now we've got to go on the internet. Is everything clear? Time to. It's typical. It's fucked. Typical. Right. So let's get the tools away, and we'll go and order the new window winder. Doesn't look like much, does it? that's what's left of it. So it definitely did break. Yes. It definitely did. Just charging up my batteries. Right, let's go inside and see if we can buy the part. Do we need a part number? Don't see anything on it. In case you're wondering, is that type of Citroen the rust, the flaky paint type? Not going to be able to do much else with this. So I think that'll be alright. Everything's clear. Got the trusty wee wedge. That was a good idea, keeping hold of these things. Oh, the window's come down. Well, it's come down a little bit. I thought your brilliant wedge idea was keeping it right up. Yeah, okay, we better try and get it up a bit better. That's done it. That's because I pushed these mirrors in. Shit, what the fuck's happened there? Oh, well, wait a minute, I've just disconnected that, haven't I? Yeah. So you've disconnected the cable. You're expecting it to work. That main plug thing. Yeah, that's the one with the electric windows will be part of that. So that premium front right window regulator without motor for Citroen C4 Picasso 1. So mine one's a 1, so that's 2011. 39.99. Well, that sounds alright. Check it. So you've got what you don't get mixed up with the C4, Citroen C4. You end up buying a window winder for this, for the car. This is a Picasso, C4 Picasso, C4 Grand Picasso. So that's interesting. Compatibility. C4 Space Tourer, van-based MPV. How would that? Does that mean it's the same? 2019, a van-based MPV. Maybe we should buy one of them. Space Tourer. Well, I went off it because of the AdBlue. That's why I try to avoid that's why I'm not really wanting to buy a new car, because the one the 2011 doesn't have AdBlue, neither does the Renault Kangoo van that I've got. I don't like AdBlue, it's a pain in the neck. Compatibility features. No, without motor, number of doors 4 or 5. Quality system. Place regulator, it's a window regulator. So there's the brand number there. How the hell do I know what that is? So it's C4 Grand Picasso 2006 to 2013, and that's what I've got. And that's really interesting how that is went for, and then it goes to 2019, and that's a van-based MPV. We need to look that up. Did they change back to? So the newer shape one doesn't fit from 2008 to 2019, yet the van-based MPV does. C4 Space Tourer. You know what I would want out of a car is I like ordinary plain cars, and it's electric crap. I don't want that. So that's been a bit of a scam. Right. Year 2006. Well, that's. Does it look like the thing that we just took out? How would you tell? How do you know where the bit is? Is that the bit for the window there? Why is there one at the... is that it there, and you sort of twist it around the way they've got that sitting? That's the other one there. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? It's quite strange. I think that's the one. I think that's the one that I need. Of course, that's at the bottom, isn't it? That's where the window fits onto. Because that will be up there. That's in the down position. That's why it got me confused there. I thought, what the hell? See, that's in the down position. Smooth and water resistant. Thick stainless steel. Wire up. So I suppose they make parts long enough just to sort of last. They make it so that it'll last. Well, I think we'll just go for that. And there was another one I watched. The other one's another tenner. It's the window thing up there. Yeah. So they don't have that with the other one. I think we'll go for the one. I'm going to go for this one then. We'll go for that one. It's £10 cheaper. So they're not doing a multi-buy thing. Ah, they are. They are actually. If you buy 3, it's £38.79. 4. Well, we'll just go for that then. Is that the one? Let's see for Picasso 1. There's people selling second-hand ones. And that's really interesting, that the Space Tourer. We'll have to check out the Space Tourer. Why would it have the same window motor as the C4 Mark 1 but not the Mark 2? So it goes 2006, 2013. So that's an MPV, that's a van-based MPV. Maybe they didn't sell that in the UK. Maybe they didn't. Right, bye now. That's it done. That's it bought, £40. We'll just say to be careful and fit the thing, make sure we get it the right way around. Thanks for watching, bye. Guys, let's go. The electric window motor has arrived for the Citroen C4 Grand Picasso exclusive HDI 2011 with the faulty electric window. That's what you bought. So let's go and get on with the job. Right, so here we are. What we need to do now, first off, I've noticed the rivets are sticking through. The ends of the rivets are sticking through, so we need to get them out of there. So we drill them out. That one's okay. There's 4 are sticking out. That's like different rivets. They're like deeper rivets. Might have a problem with that, putting that back in with the rivets that we've got. But I don't know. A friend gave me them. I don't even know what they are at the moment. So let's see if we can do that right now. Maybe I have to get a different drill bit. I don't want to go right through there, do I? Why don't we just try something different? See if these things will do it. I think I need a smaller drill bit. No, it's just aluminium. Soft as anything. Yeah, we've damaged the hole there though. I need to tap that in a bit. I've got a smaller drill bit in here, that might be better. don't actually have a chuck key for this. Or I don't know what a chuck key is. Give it away for that bloody What's you're doing when you're mucking about with drills? Right. That's it. All the rivets are out, they're all out. Another thing I noticed, I'll show you something here. I've got a problem, Houston, and we've had a problem with this for a while, is that it's always done this, so really I could do with putting a hole in the door to drain the water out. It fills with water. It must be the seal, the rubber seal. It's been doing that before. It's not because I took the. It's not because I took the. What the fuck's that? Is that part of the window? Electric window. Oh look, there's actually. Let's put it there. One of the first drain plugs in this. Underneath you've got like a seal, but if I take that seal out then the wind noise is going to get worse, isn't it? What is that? The thing to do would be to bore a hole, but there's actually a rubber seal right along. If I took that rubber seal out of there, I think there's like a pin or something that I think the thing to do would be to put a hole in it. Well, maybe we could do that later. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see if we can. Got a carpet to lie on. So you don't really want. I mean, you could actually drill a hole. It would have to be at the bottom though, wouldn't it? You're drilling a hole. Like in there. That's because I'm pulling the rubber seal down. It's pulling the. It's almost like the rubber seal. What's the rubber seal for? It's for wind noise. It's almost like the rubber seal. Okay, the water's not supposed to be in there, right? We get that, right? So that's caused by. So you could be asking me, why aren't you stopping it from going in? So there's a seal there. My understanding of water is why is that lower than that? You know, like, because you're creating a dam. See that there? That's smooth there, but that's lower than that. So the water's supposed to go out the side. That is supposed to come along there and go out there, but it's not. It's going in there. So you can't you know, if you bought another seal, probably still leak. I don't know if it would or not. Obviously that's jammed in there now. Has that made it worse with me having it jammed like that? It might have been, aye. Maybe. Why don't we just, I think it'd be a good idea to drill holes under there. I've decided to bore, well, how many holes? Just one. About the middle. Does it matter? I mean, obviously if the car's parked on a hill, well, I think I'll just bore one. I don't want to bore too many. And would water go in the hole? No, I don't think so. So, I think, I don't see how that would do any harm. There's pins there and that's where the water's coming out. When I pull it down, the water comes out. When I pull that down, it's soaking wet, because the pin there is holding the rubber seal in place. I don't want to take that off because that could cause wind noise or something probably. See, it's amazing how when I touch this side, but then that's probably because the door's sitting up like that because it's open. Maybe it's higher at the far right than it is in the far left. So I think just putting a hole in here somewhere without damaging the... Well, if you had a decent drill bit, it'd be fucking good. And a chucky would be good. God's sake. Got the fucking... Is it right there? I think it stopped because the water's... There's the hole right there. I've just bored. It's just stopped because the water's come out, so... do I want to put another hole? I think probably aye. Another one along here. I think 2 holes. And it's filling up with water and it's 240 volt. Always wear goggles when you're working with these. And so that's another hole there. Right. That's all I can do with that now. So we've got 2 holes now. Where was it? I don't even know where the hole is. Right there. Bloody, I've got bad knees, so I can't. It's right in there. Right, that's enough of that. So I've got 2 holes in it, and then the water should drain out. I don't know how to stop it going in. I don't know. So next, what have we got to do next? I think the next... Fuck off. The next thing we need to do is get the What about that? Can you not just dress that up a bit? Kind of pockled that. How did I do that? A bit of wood. A bit of wood and a bit of wood and a hammer. Yeah. Funnily enough, I don't have many flat bits of wood floating around. Partly because I bloody burn it all. But I've got this bit of wood here. This will probably do. And guess what? That hasn't done fuck all. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Right, okay. Right, so I think all we need to do now is get the thing out of the packet. Got the wires out. Speaker wire there. Get the thing rigged up. Get the electric window motor back in. We'll need to connect it to the window. To these wedges out. These wedges are brilliant, by the way. Here it is here. I like doing these on packaging videos because then you can see exactly what you're dealing with, especially when they come from eBay. I usually do it thinking maybe I might have to send it back. You know? Wow. Ah, look at that. So I'll put this package in the door. Sometimes, right, I'm trying not to speak about other stuff other than this. I had a bigger table the other day. This is a smaller table. That bigger table was better. Oh my god. What is all this? And you see, any idiot can do this. Oh yes. Any colossal clown can do this. Right. And you also always look out for signs, you know, that maybe it's been open already or something. That's the last thing I look for. Somebody's fucked it. Right, just not happy with this table. Right, so do we need, maybe we should go and have a coffee and read the instructions. So, oh, just put my hand right on the grease. Oh, that's dumb. What a clown. Right, so I've got, well, it comes with rivets. So I've got, and screws, 4 rivets. Wow, why 4 rivets? Ah, because they're not expecting you to take the speaker shroud out, I think. Now I've got 3 rivets. We've got snipper rippers. Oh, wait a minute. How do you know they're not part of this? because they're not part of it. Are you going to read the instructions? Right. Now, let's put your thinking cap on here. So, got the winder motor goes in there. The window attaches to that thing. So it has to be that way around. Oh my god. Front right, front left. I had it the wrong way around. So basically, I'm just trying to figure out how it fits. So I had it round. So basically, so that's got to be the front. That thing there has to be the front. It's not very clear to see in the drawing, but it has to be the front because this cable's supposed to be the back. So I somehow had it in the wrong position. So that swings around like that. So I've had it paused for a bit because I've been trying. This wind is getting my nerves. It's windy. I can't even lay that down. So front right. So what we've got, I'm just doing this so people can. Right, so that there is in front, and that your motor goes onto there, onto that thing, right? And these, that's number 2. So that's a rivet goes in there. Well, so 1's up there. 1, 2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 rivets. That's all you get is that. That's all you get. Nothing else. A fucking drawing. So what does 1, 2, 3, 4? What does that mean? God. I've never been the brightest, honestly. And you've got a drawing of the left side. Would it be better if you didn't put that in the packet? So why does it say 1, 1? What's 1? What do you mean 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's Why would that say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's fucking Chinese or something, isn't it? Probably converted. GFE. It's almost like there's something missing here. There's 3 screws and 4 rivets, and there's 4 rivets and 3 in the picture, so 7 altogether. So what the fuck does that mean? It's just so annoying when they do that. Like, what does that mean? How am I supposed to know what that means? It's almost like there's a drawing missing that would show you 1, 2. So you could deduct it, right? So there's this is see that? I'm not joking. You see that dog? I actually boiled an egg this morning and it popped in the microwave and they started barking. Unbelievable. Anyway, you've got 4 rivets. So I don't know why you concrete there. You've got 4 rivets and 3 screws. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 3 screws. So as that's then, we're going to offer it up to the building. As we used to say in the roofing industry, offer it up to the building. So I need to get that into position. What about the window? Well, the screws are still in the window. So that's the way it sits. That's definitely. It's got a little rubber thing there. So basically getting it into position, probably getting the window on. So hopefully the screws are still in the window. Oh God. I must have stopped talking crap about the weather. You know, it's like, the weather is just the weather. Oh. Alright, so they screw in there, obviously through this thing. So that fits. So I think that's what these 3 screws are for, and the rivets are. So I think we could. The next thing we'd probably get is rain. So that's it there, guys. As per drawing. Oh God. There's a drawing there. And it looks kind of squint, doesn't it? Like the way it does in reality. So I sort of pulled it out the wrong way when it came out of the package. So it's a case of putting in, well, I think it's a case of getting the window winder. So there's a speaker there. Got these screws. Is that the 3 screws that they've just given me? No, it certainly fucking well isn't. It's got all the screws there. It's all the screws there. Can't even remember where they're from. Why do they have to use rivets? It's a bunch of bastards, isn't it? So why is there 3? There's 3 of them. Door trims. Well, that's the screws. These are off the original Citroen. That thing. That's the original one there. You wouldn't have thought the screws were different, would you? Yeah. I'm just wondering if I could use the... No, we'll use the one supplied. Yeah. So... Oh, yeah, that bloody grease goes everywhere. The screws are still in there. So I was clever enough to leave them in. These things are brilliant, by the way. These, I found them somewhere and I thought, oh, they'll be really useful, and it took me a while to find them. Well, there's them there, Nick. So that's there. That's probably why that thing was leaking the other day. I think I'll just put that wedge back in there now until we get the window into position. That should hold it. That should hold it in position. Right, so you've left the... Would you be better getting them screws out of there now? I need to get the torque screws and put them in, that I can't even unturn it with my fingers. I don't want to take them out because I forget which hole they come out or something like that. I think let's lower it down there. How did you get this one out here? This side. God, that wedge is so freaking handy, it's unbelievable. Honestly. It's really handy. I mean, if you can get somebody to do car repairs, I think, it does cost quite a lot, I suppose, but it's just the way of things nowadays, isn't it? Pull that down too far. It's just difficult nowadays, isn't it? To survive, and most of it, people are, they're not really into doing things now. They're actually making it illegal, and the government makes it illegal for you to do things. So that, God. And you've got the one down there. Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you touch me? Quite handy me doing these videos, because if I make a cock up I can refer back to it. I can refer back to my own video to see what I actually did. That's not good. Well, you couldn't see what I was doing there, that's why. So I'll do it again, guys. Where the hell's it? Right, let's fucking get the thing. Better you can see what's happening. Thanks guys. There it is. So I can't even kneel anymore because of my fucking knees. Just fucking problematic. Get it pulled up. Try not to touch the grease. The guy that did the video missed this bit out. It's just probably quite an important bit, really. Fucking grease everywhere. You should be wearing gloves. Have you not got gloves? Unbelievable. How the hell are you supposed to get the screw in there when it's all the way up there? Oh God. How? How are you supposed to get the screw in the window when the window's all the way up there? So that's the how on earth. So that's the screw though there. How are you going to do that? You'd have to plug it in and pull, get this to come down. Oh God, the only thing you could do is take it out. Supposed to get the fucking screw and it's way up there. It doesn't have the little hooks. So I could get this side, but how do I get that side? What a fucking arse. How's that? How are you supposed to get that these screws in there. Would you do that after? Rivet it all. You could maybe do that, aye. Put the whole thing in, rivet it. Is that what you're supposed to do? There's a little hole there. This is going to get torn to fuck. That's the door winder. Fuck off. There's a door. Don't want the door winder getting in the way of the window, do you? So it should be the front of it. Rivet there. Rivet down there. And then what do? You plug it all in and get that to unwind itself, and then pull the window down. There's the holes up there. Or do you put them in by finger or something? Same with this one. Is that there? Yeah. That's way down there. That's way down that corner. Don't get mistaken with it. No, that's the plastic speaker hole. Don't get mixed up with speaker holes. So that yeah. So is that what you do? You rivet that one and then lower, get the thing going, get the winder down. It's so annoying. How did they have to have it away up there like that? Right, so I'm just getting this. I'm thinking about getting the So that's this thing here. So the electric motor goes in there. So I'm thinking about getting that into position so it fits through these tabs. So what's worrying me is that I pop in a bit of the thing and then you know, it's basically so that's all ready. So you get the motor in, plug it back in and get these things to come down so I can get the window attached to it before I even put the rivets in. It's this big one here. Try to figure out which way around it goes. It's that way, isn't it? So there it goes there. It's upside down. It has to be like that. This is where I could look at the video. Can't be like that. Get the screws. I'm just going to double check the video. These are screws as opposed to the Torx things that came out of it. Oh, just not in a great mood for this at the moment. I'm going to just check, I'm going to screw it in. I'm going to check it for a fuck did it go? I always go easy with these. That's the thing with this, I'm not here to try and make it that I'm an amazing person or anything like that. I'm far from it. Just trying to do things. You know? I've shown how incompetent I can be in my life. Oh, that's quite good, that. Well designed. So then all you got to do is plug it back in. I've got some, you meet people like that are always trying to prove they're better than you, know. But I know what I'm good at. Car mechanics isn't it, you know. You'll know if it's the wrong way around. So you pull that thing out. And that one had a brown bit in it. See that tape there? It had. There's a brown bit there. That's for the window switches. That's why the guy took the door trim off. But I haven't done that, but I can still do it. Connect up the switches. So we get these to come down, so I can fit the window onto it before I pop rivet it. That looks about right, doesn't it? It's not upside down, is it? Let's see how you can do that wrong. I think it's time for a coffee, guys. I'm just not in a great mood for this today. The thing is, the guy, when he did his video, Abandoned Britain, it's called, he didn't show putting it in. So we need the window down and connected into there. So how can you, if that's all up there, that's all part of this mechanism, the wires. So it has to be down, doesn't it? To about here, on this hole here, so you can put the screw in. Pull the glass down, screw it in. It's the only way I can see that doing it. But can you wire this up with it not being riveted in place? That's another fucking question, isn't it? I think we should rivet it into place. Because I don't see how could it be wrong? How could it be wrong if you rivet in place? There's a rivet there. God, that's got threads on it. That's got fucking threads on it. Why's that got threads on it? Pause it, but it's got threads on it. Why would you need a riveter? There's a little rubber thing in the bottom of this. Yeah. I'm just wondering if I've done something wrong here. Time to get the drawing right. Oh god. Oh fuck. Get too old for this shit. I think we can maybe get that window down and just put my fingers up and put the screw in. Aye, we'll try that, we'll do that. We'll do that before we rivet it. So it's basically, all you've got to do is get that down to there. That hole there, isn't it? My toasty veg. Come on. Going down it's going down the wrong side of the it's because the window winders at the back of it. fucking more. God. Bloody grease again. Oh no. Oh God. I can't put the window in with it in that position. I've just been doing that. I didn't realise it wasn't switched on. I'm going to have to get the window fittings down and then screw the window to it. So we're just going to have to fix the window to the leave the window up, jammed up, rig it all up, work it. That's not what he did. I don't know how he did it. So the really annoying thing about people that do videos is at least I'll show you the whole cock up. You know, like, so the guy, I found another guy and he's got like a lisp or something, and I've spent ages listening to him going on about and I've come out here and the bloody the rivets packet blew. It's so windy out here. Well, it's actually generally quite windy. Rivet. It's a rivet tool. Oh, what's this? An insert tool. What the hell's this? Riveters. There's the riveters here. Right, there's the rivets. So the Citroen that the guy's got, it's got clips that hold it in. So what I've decided to do is fit, and that one he bought has got bolts. Which is, rivets is stupid. If you're not a roofer or you're not, you know, you don't need rivets. So who the fuck came up with that idea? Rivets. God. So the rivets. That one seems to be working alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to see that fucking wind, Jesus Christ, bloody wind. So annoying. It doesn't seem windy, but it is. Well, it's a bit sheltered in here. It's getting fucking worse. It's normal weather. So, you know, the guy, he's went and done his video and he hasn't, like, he unscrewed his window through here, this hole. And his has got clips. So I'm like, well, that's different from mine. Mine doesn't have clips. It's like, mine doesn't have clips. His has got clips. But he bought one that's got bolts. Fucking whoopee. Now you fucking tell me. Now you tell me you can buy them with bolts. You know, it's like, oh, that's really wonderful. It's also same when I went to get the interior done in the car. All these people came up, all these different people that do interiors. And it was too fucking late. Right? It was too late because I'd already give them. Everybody else comes up with like clever stuff after the event. Always. Everybody always does that. Comes around, oh, I know somebody that will do this. I know somebody. And then it's like, well, it's too friggin' well late. Thank you for your useless piece of information. So the end bit's stuck in there now. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. hell's that fucking stuck in there? Ah, Christ. Oh, that's fucking brilliant, isn't it? The first one I put in, it's stuck in there. Does that mean it was the wrong rivet for the job? Christ. There's nothing else going to go wrong with this. Who's like, this is stupid using rivets. You do come with bolts. It must be the wrong rivet it's in that. What the hell's this? Oh, Christ. What about this one here that I bought at the car boot sale? Does this work? Oh aye, looks like it will. So I'm going to get blamed for breaking the riveter now. Yeah! Well, that's a better light riveter. Why didn't I just use that, the lazy tongs? That's better than that one. Oh aye. Now, make sure it's in the right place. That's the door handle thing. But this side, this is getting on my nerves. This. I borrowed that riveter from my friend, but that lazy tongue ones is mine. I bought that at the car boot sale for £3. And look, it freaking works. I had no idea if it worked or not, because sometimes they get all choked up and everything. Now, the fourth rivet has disappeared, and that's because it's windy. The packet was blown away, so I don't know where the fuck the fourth one went to. So we'll have to have a look and see if there's any rivets in here. Yeah, there is. There's a whole packet of rivets. Sometimes I just get so pissed off with things. Fucking world's full of fucking retards. Why? What's this? Oh, that came out the end of there. So I think that must be. It must be the wrong rivet, but it worked. I don't know if I'll try and tap it through. It's supposed to come out here, isn't it? But it's not, it's stuck. Put it in the pliers and try and pull it through. Pliers. What was I trying to say? In the can't even think what it's called. Where the hell's that stuck in there? I don't even want to tap it through in case it makes it worse. Now you can't reach it now. see the end of it in there. So maybe made it worse now tapping it through. That's it. Got it. God knows, just what happened to it, I'm not sure. I'm glad I bought these. What the hell? How the hell's this? What's going on with this? That's quite simple. It's me that's the simple one here. Yes, it does look like it. I've used a lot of rivets when I was in the roofing industry. And we would rivet like a roof. Use thousands of these fucking things. So obviously this is a bit of a problem when you're using the big ones like this. So this aftermarket part is different from the the one that came out, the Citroen part. And so what the plan is now, what I'm planning to do now is my supersonical plan is to connect up the switch and get the roller thing down to here so that I can screw the window in. So hopefully I haven't done anything wrong and there's nothing like catching on it. I think that should work. The thing should work like without the window being attached to it, shouldn't it? So next we need to get the switch off. This trim up here and the bloody wind blew it right off. Annoying. So all the stuff was in. That was quite easy. Just pushed it through from the back. That was dead easy. I just pushed it through. And the people that did the videos, they prized it out with a screwdriver. So I've just pushed it through. So still got all the bloody door trim and everything to put it back in. But, so, how do you know which is which? Well, because they're different. That one doesn't fit in that one. So all we've got to do is start the car up and see if that works. Get it to go down. Is there anything you've missed? I don't think so. Have you put it in the wrong way? I don't think so. That's all, but I haven't done anything wrong. That's easy enough. Right. It's a success story, guys. That's how none of the other ones did it like that. The other two videos that I watched, the one guy missed out this element of it, totally. And the other guy, his 2011 Picasso had clips that clipped on the window, and somebody commented that theirs didn't have clips. So our next move, our next step is to fit, hopefully we can just pull this window down and put these screws in. 2 screws here. These. So it's quite boring, my video, it's quite a long one, and I suppose at the end of the day you're not gonna, it'd be better if I cut it all and just sort of did the highlights, wouldn't it? So the idea is, let's get this out here. Now the other thing is, the guy that did the video took these guides out. I still don't understand why he did it. And I'm thinking, am I going to find out the hard way why he did it? You know, like, why did he take the guides out? He took these out, that and that out. Why? And often you get people doing things and there is a reason, but they don't fucking tell you. Like my dad was like that. Stop it. Right. Why is that struggling to go down there? What's happening? Is that why he means take the guides out? Stopping it from going down. The guide shouldn't stop, so it never stopped it before, so why would it stop it now? I know what's happening. It's catching on the end of this. Right, so obviously it's only going to go down as far as there because of that, you know, that thing's going to stop it going down because it's sitting on it. Oh, what the hell's going on now? Oh. What the hell's that noise? Fucking cutting a tree down or something. See, the plan is, can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see? Don't like that. It needs to be, don't want to end up damaging the thread. Is that why that guy, he... I think that's why he slackened the guides off. so that can come down. And that's riveted in place. So I'm not keen on forcing this in. I'm not keen on it, and there's no reason why you shouldn't get this one in first. Why can't you do that? Well, because it needs to go up. There's the reason. I need to put it up a bit so I can get the screwdriver on it. These specially made screws. And it's like not entirely, it's not really easy, is it, when you think about it? Not totally easy. You know? Better go easy on it, just in case the guides aren't quite right. It's all sitting all right up there. It's doing that emergency thing where it just does. But it's only doing it's not doing it continuously. Why is it doing that? Is it power? Is it power? That's a safety mechanism. There's an obstruction or something. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. You would have thought that would have be working properly, just go straight up. See if it's the same on the other side. So what should happen when you press the button? See, like that. So that one's not doing it. Aye, it is. It is. Right, it's fine. I think it was just maybe me not pressing the button properly. There's like a continuous press rather than just touching it. So it's all looking good, guys. It's looking like maybe it just needed to be set or something. Maybe because I don't think it works continuously if the power's down. But maybe I thought that the window wouldn't work at all. You know, once you switch the ignition off, you still got a bit of power. Right, fine. Okay then. Happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm fucking. So all I've got to do now, guys, is unplug that again. Well, no, the next thing we need is get the speaker back in. Yeah, that's good. I think we'll go. Well, I'm not rushing this job, but I think don't ever leave keys in your car when you shut doors and things. I learned that years ago. Right, so what I've got to do now, watch that plug. I need to. Well, I'm going to have my tea actually, and then I'm going to come back out and finish this tonight. Right. Hey guys, things are going quite well. I better get the keys. Now we get to put everything back together again now. I better just make sure tightened up the things up. Yep, that's tight. Yeah, that's tight. It's all working well, it's all working well. Right. Now what we've got to do. Now what we've got to do now is put this speaker back in. Speaker housing thing. It's the next thing. We've got to pop rivet that back in. See if we can remember. Now, so don't make any cock-ups. Is there any reason why we can't? So this goes through the. That wind has been so annoying. Oh god, so annoying. Well, I reckon it's like this. Where does this go though? Where the hell does this go? So I just plug in. Why is there a slot there? Slot in there. Kind of looks like that goes in there from that side. It does. And it does. But that's the wrong way around, dipshit. Now this goes, I'll try to figure out where, so that goes up like that. So where does the wire go? Does the wire go through? But then that, you can move the wire. If you put it through the wrong place, you can still move it. That's where that goes there. This is the worst, it's fucking rivets. You've got to rivet it, and you've got to drill it out if you make a mistake. So I think we need to get a speaker and have a look at the speaker, which is here. God's sake. Ah, I'm getting old. Too old for this. Ah. So there. See that fucking paper's blowing bloody wind. So this goes, so that goes in there like that. So why is there a why is there a plug there like that? Oh, there's little guide holes with that. Little guide holes. It's a guide plug, which means you can't be a moron. There's a guide plug up there, look. That doesn't fucking work. How's this? Oh God, bloody hell. This should be self-explanatory. God's sake. So I've got, how many screws is there? There's only 4. So why is there so many holes in the speaker? screws, is it? So it's 4 screws. So have you got 4 screws the same? You dipshit. So why is there... So does that mean all that is for the door trim? Oh God. I can't remember how this works. And I bet none of these numpties that did these videos showed this bit either. So there's 4 screws in it. What about the plug? Well, you need to put the... How can you... The plug's still there. We're trying to establish which screws it is. It's them ones, isn't it? Well, how can it? How can it not be? Don't understand what this bit does. Why is it go? Why is there a... What are you getting wrong here? What are you doing wrong? This is getting boring for the viewers. I've not watched this shit. Yeah, that's that plugged in. So why is there a plug thing there? That's what I don't get. Why is there... Ah, it fits into it. It fits into it. Fits into it of its own accord. I think that has to be... God's sake. I think that has to be in the right place because it's no, not there. You've got it in the wrong bit. Trying to be too clever here. must have been out there because it wasn't in there. Just put it through there. Oh, that's so fucking uncomfortable. That was out. Why is it so difficult to come out now? How have you managed to put that? So that needs to go out under there because it's because of the hole. Stinky butthead. The young of today are so cool. Stinky butthead. I heard that. It's the wrong bloody. It's a Torx. It's a freaking Torx thing. This is when I discovered it was worn. This one here. I can see. Knackered. What did I do about that? Did I get another one or something? Shite. God's sake, was that bloody red thing gone? Pain in the arse, this. Just assuming they're the right screws, I'm not entirely convinced they are. I think you can get the rivets out. Let's hope these rivets are up to the job. They don't reach far enough. Aye, they do. These lazy tongs are shit. Fuck. Oh, God, bad. Boom. Should not be using rivets in a car. Especially not, you know, unless it's bodywork or something. It's stupid. Assholes. So you drill a rivet out. I don't think these rivets are quite long enough. Maybe it's a bit awkward as well, it being these things are great. Well, I was trying to sell them as well. I'm glad I never sold them. Did that work? Yes, it did. Just got one more. Up the top. Gotta make sure it's properly in. Don't leave the mandrels lying on the road. Right. Oh, good pain in the arse. Rivets. Who wanted to use rivets? French bastards. Oh, God. You can't say anything nowadays, can you? Right, so we've got to get these screws in. 1, 2. That doesn't seem right, does it? Did you remember to put the plug in? Don't forget anything. Oh, I can hear it. Working. Right, next. What's next, guys? Unplug. Remember we bored a hole in the door to let the rain out. Next, unplug this. Are you going to feed that through the door trim? You might be able to. Right, door trim. Oh god, so much junk here. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way that we're not needing at the moment. Dare I put the drill away? What now? I don't think that goes through like that. No. So what's that? Where does that plug go? Ah, that goes up in there. In there. Yeah. So that means put this through here. Right. That's the paint on it from when I painted the roof, which was a complete waste of time. All I've got to do now is feed the Oh, I've just remembered. You're forgetting something. I haven't put the cover back on. Forgot. I need to find some. This. And this. Should be quite easy. Oh, should have put. Oh my god! Because that was behind the actual motor thing. Time I unscrewed it all. It was tucked in behind. Should be able to feed it back in. It's a bit fucked up, isn't it? Should be alright there, it's not going to come out of there, is it? You don't want it going inside and hitting the window. So that really needs to go through a bit and behind. I think that's okay. And there's a wee bit there. And that came from down there. That bit blow away. Pass. Don't know where it is. I think that'll be alright. I remember that bit coming off, I threw it away and it's disgusting. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to find it when I get it all back together again. Oh, God. Does it matter? No! Doesn't matter. Right, I've already shown you this. Don't need to show you that again. Oh, that door trim says, the door handle says Peugeot. I've got to show you this. Look at Peugeot. See the line going from strength to strength? It's supposed to be a Citroen. It definitely goes right over. Goes right over, guys. Remember that I used to do Fords years ago. All these trim things used to break. Little plugs. So these don't seem to have broken. So I need the screws now. Oh, I can't remember what's what. So these big ones are for the window winder, which we don't need because they came in the pack. So I've only got two. Oh, I've only got three. These. How about these left? Why? Why I've got these silver ones? Why 3 of them? I think I've made a mistake. Right, so there's one there. One there, that's 1, 2. Oh, the 3, aye, now I know what they're for. They're for up there. Right? That's where the silver will work for. Then there's 2 big ones. So, got one there, and 2 big ones. So the big ones for there. Why is there 2? Ah, there's one up here. Sorry guys. Are you seeing what's going on? Oh, right. So the big ones over here, and the short one. I think we can screw them right home. I don't think that's going to affect it. Nobody's going to watch this video. Nobody is going to watch this. Nobody's going to watch this crap. Certainly not going to watch. See it? In there. Taking me I've taken me far too long to do this, but I'm not. I said I'm not particularly good at this sort of thing, so I'm not trying to lie or make out an amazing person. That it looks like, you know, just. I mean, otherwise I'd take to get my mechanic to do it, and that would have been a freaking nightmare trying to get him to do it, because he would have done it eventually. After about 25 different cakes and visits and buying them a pie and emotional mind games, manipulation, and it had taken him about 5 years to send me a bill. This isn't very good, this. What the hell's just the right. It's because the other one doesn't fit. Oh. It's the only one that fits it. That one fits it better, but that's the wrong one. That's like a Allen key. No, it's not. It's a Torx. That's better. Where is the hole? Seems to be going in. Because at the end of the day, the way things are going, you're lucky to get him to do anything nowadays. So it's worse now than it was years ago for, you know, not being able to get him to do anything. I think the other one was a better fit. You know, because you're kind of stuck. You can't do things yourself, and that's how it's always a good idea to learn how to grow food and stuff and do your own house repairs and all that if you want it, but the reality is we don't normally do it. But did you tighten up all these screws at the side? Yeah. I figured this out that this was easy because get that clean actually. I'll have to do an abbreviated version of this video later for people that don't want to watch all this. It's amazing how things get manky. All the dust and everything and all the bits. Yeah, bang. Right. We'll try it now. Make sure everything's okay and I'll put the tools away. Oh, right, what about this? This thing here. God, it goes on a lot easier and it came off. Dirt on that window. I've seen the guy who's doing this video, he had like loads of parcel tape on it, and right on the window, and it leaves marks on it. So guys, the job's a good one, as they say in the trade. Citroen C4 Picasso, electric window, regulator change. It's taken me a while, but I'm up to it like fast. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Any questions, please send them. Shall we check it again? Everything else seems to be working fine. It's fine. That looks alright. Well, just one more time. One more time, guys. One more time. Alright, you have to keep your finger pressed on the button. I'll show you. Bang, finished. Thanks for watching. Bye.